All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Haven't done a live in a while, and here we are with some of the most um, ridiculous things that you could possibly imagine. So we've got the Apai Genie. What does the Apai Genie, a piece of Lego, something from the toilet paper crisis, have to do with what we're doing today, and a pencil? Well, if you remove the cover, you look, the Apai Genie has more functions than you thought it did. It can be used as a drawing tool. Imagine that. You can create things with the Apai Genie's cover. And it's actually pretty cool. So let's do that. Let's do that since we're here. Because we've had enough crises. Crises? I don't know. We've had the dumbbell crisis, we've had the toilet paper crisis, and the crisis keep going on and on. So let's get this started. Here we go. Always easier to do this when it's not live, but we're gonna just attempt it. We're just gonna attempt it anyway. I was able to do this successfully multiple times off camera. I prepared a lot to get this done today. So let's see what happens. So first of all, we've got a circle. Oh, I made a mistake already. How did he do that? I forgot to find the center point. The center point is important. But also, if you want to do this as a tri-blade, you probably want to figure out where these points are. We won't just do that right away off the bat because we're going to do a bi-blade, which means two-bladed prop. Look, after that you can find this cool little thing here, which is a roll of toilet paper. And believe it or not, if you get it matching just right, and let's hope I got it matching just right, because it's easy to say things, but you know, walk the walk is not as easy as talk the talk. Words come easy unless you're dyslexic or have speech impediments. But walking the walk, that's where you need proper legs and stuff to get it done. Anyway, so here we go. Oh boy. It's looking pretty good already. You can probably guess what the symbol is because I shot a bunch of other videos to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about here. But look, here we go. Here's a perfect Lego piece for the job. And if you stick it somewhere around here, I could just eyeball it, you know. I could just eyeball it. But we're going to try to get some kind of precision going on here today. There, we're going to do that sort of. We want that sort of capabilities right there. And that's about in the right spot there too. Now, the more precise you do this, if you had a compass and a protractor and a bunch of other cool doohickeys from your math projects, you could do this a lot better. But for now, that's pretty good. And if you were to just gently do that, we won't do amazing cross-hatching like Pontormo and a bunch of Caravaggio and a bunch of those amazing artists of the past who really knew what they were doing when it came to making things look beautiful, Leonardo da Vinci and stuff. We won't do any of that. That's not what this channel is about. Just half bake it here. There you go. Look, that looks like the yin yang. But the cool thing about this is that if you grab the center point and you go like that right through it, and you create a curve, and then bring it over here and continue it on and make it a little bit rounded so that you don't cut off someone's eye, or make it a little bit less deadly looking than some of the other razor blades we're used to see fly in the sky. You can sort of get this kind of propeller shape, which is pretty nice. And you can continue it on, make sure that that runs across here too. There we go. You've got yourself a sort of a propeller-ish looking thing. And if you do this correctly, it should be sort of symmetric. There you go. You got yourself a good old propeller. Now, the cool thing about this is that if you wanted to create some kind of variation to this or make it more banana shape, you could try to find the center point of this, like this, sort of. So the center point of this, where the circle hits this point. And again, eyeballing it, this is not exact. If you got a protractor, compass, and all the amazing mathematical tools in the universe, you could do this better than what I'm doing. So the idea here is that if you go closer to this line, you have to go closer to this line here. Or at least that is the science, sort of. Never quote me on science and math, but that is supposed to be the science, maybe. Get an expert or something to let you know if it's true or not. That allows this to become symmetric if you are to follow this line now, and then to attempt to hit that center point there, like that. And then you got to do the same thing over here. Now your propeller has more of a shape like the seeds that some trees have. And sometimes you'll see that in nature, right? Propellers might have come from that. We don't know for sure. People observing nature and seeing how some of the plants create flying tools. All right, anyway, so there we go. And again, you can round off that point so that if you do decide to 3D print this, it's not as likely to just cut off your finger or anything. So there we go. There you go. Now this thing here that you see could easily be made a tri-blade like this. But it would be finicky because you'd have to figure out the exact math on how to make sure that you get these round bits and have them exactly in the right spot so that you have three, right? Three. And you're like, what the hell is he talking about? What the heck is he talking about? It's hard to explain because you would have to do actual math here to make sure you got this right. But let's say that you added one more here. And again, this is not going to be the way you do it at all. I'm just winging it here so you have some kind of idea of what I'm talking about. If you got all the math correct and you were able to put this somewhere here like that, you would have to do it just like this, the fidget spinner. Or no, the fidget spinners. So 1, 2, and 3, but now these points are not in the right spot, so you'd have to move them so that they were. Then you could create a tri-blade system. Again, fidget spinner, right? Fidget spinner has 3 points, like so. And if you were to follow these lines, maybe if you had like a circle there, a circle there, and a circle there, then you could kind of use that to match it up and create a tri-blade system. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Maybe you guys can attempt to create your own tri-blade system. And yeah, I'd love to see your attempts, which I probably won't because of this. This is the reason nobody gets to see my videos. So, well, not so much Google itself, but the YouTube algorithm, which somehow is connected. And I'm going to post a video soon on me trying their technology at their store. And it just could not find that pesky Mark reviews anywhere. It found everything, including Marco's Pizza, but not me. Not me. I'm still invisible. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a fantastic day.